Hey everybody, it's Jason Blah here, and I'm just sitting here in my robe drinking my morning coffee looking sexy as hell as usual. And for those of you who say I don't look sexy as hell when I do these videos in my robe, nobody cares what you think. I didn't ask you shit. Oh, a bunch of people ask what am I drinking this week. This is just Folgers French roast. It's nothing special. I do have a friend though who works for a coffee importer, and she's going to bring us some gourmet coffee for free as a gift. Hopefully in the next week or two, so that's pretty cool. Pretty eventful day yesterday. I did make 3 videos. My last one was my training clip. I kind of announced that I had gone back on carbs, which some guys have started to notice the last day or so because I've been eating them 2 days. Started to fill me back out. Well, I hit a little bump in the road last night because I have been eating just basically bro carbs. I'm going to cover that in a bit, but I got food poisoning last night. I'm surprised I feel well enough to be doing videos. I actually feel pretty good this morning now that I got everything out of my system, but I spent from 10 o'clock till about midnight in the bathroom. And it was not a pleasant experience. I had been eating nothing but bro carbs that I was cooking myself, and we were out to go visit some friends just for a short social outing to go see some friends at their place, and they were just chilling watching movies, a few friends over. Couples in our age were pretty boring once you get up into your mid-late 30s sometimes on the weekends. And we stopped through Panera Bread. I grabbed one of those Mediterranean sandwiches. We got about 20 minutes into visiting over there, and it hit me. And I felt like I was going to puke. Had to have my girl drive me home. Fortunately, we only lived about 7 or 8 minutes away. And I spent the rest of the evening in the bathroom. So, Panera Bread, never again. But I started doing carbs again. A lot of you guys noticed I started making additional gains recently in the video. Some people claim I haven't made gains, but I clearly have. A lot of people, and I mean hundreds of comments, have noticed in the last month or two me making improved gains. And I feel like I've stalled a little bit at the gym. And I told you guys, I'm on TRT. I don't claim to be natty. And I admitted in a Facebook post that I've talked to my doctor and upped my dose a little bit. I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm taking, how much, other than I take Test Sip, which I have a prescription for. But how much I'm taking, I'm not really going to reveal that. That's my own business. But I started making gains. And a lot of you guys know I've been doing ketogenic diet for over a year. And even the last few months, I went to no carb ups. I was carbing up maybe 1 carb up day every 4 to 6 weeks. And they weren't even full days. It was just me gorging on carbs for half of the day, starting at about 3 or 4 p.m. and then ending it that day. And that's been working pretty well. My deadlift has gone up. You guys have noticed quite a bit of size. That's pretty much just doing a straight ketogenic diet. But I started to realize I just wasn't enjoying the diet anymore. And like most people, we all go through phases in our diets. I feel like I got what I was going to get out of the keto diet. I recompositioned very amazingly. I gained a significant amount of muscle mass while doing this, which was quite a surprise. I was intending to go into it just to cut a bit, and I ended up gaining large amounts of muscle, very largely due to my change in training style and very possibly the exogenous prescription testosterone. But yeah, going to higher reps, changing my training style a bit, adding in that rest pause, and then later just more undulating periodization. On full body 3 days a week, I started doing greasing the groove on chin-ups and dips at home, and I've started gaining quite a bit of size. But my big lift started stalling, and I was starting to feel like with someone who's using exogenous testosterone, the ketogenic diet wasn't maximizing what I was trying to do. I felt like I got a lot out of it. I'm very glad I did it. I think if ketogenic diets work for you, use them. I've used them in the past successfully. I lost 60 pounds doing a keto diet after I got out of bed from being sick for a year, and I got really fat in bed. So they absolutely have their role. I'm very glad I did it. I felt like it helped me get my appetite back under control. It seems like it shrunk my stomach from the smaller food volumes. And I decided, okay, guys, I'm going to go back to a diet that's going to have good satiety and is going to work for someone who's using exogenous testosterone. I don't need to worry about things like fat intake because my testosterone is already supplied other than essential fats. So I'm switched over to get that extra glycogen, extra fullness, extra training fuel, and to maximize on the fact that I've been on keto so long that my muscle cell mitochondria, my enzymes and things in my body have changed to a point to where I'm going to be burning fat as a primary fuel source for quite an extended period of time. So I've gone on a very low-fat, bro-type diet. I'm taking fish oil to make sure that I get my omega-3s, so I'm taking like 3 grams of fish oil a day, that's it. And I'm eating very bro-tastic carb sources. I'm eating brown rice, I got a rice cooker, I'm eating whole oats, and I'm eating beans. Now my beans are mostly coming from those fat-free, reduced sodium refried beans where they haven't added any oils or anything, and I like to mix that with rice and salsa. And my protein sources are pretty much just things like chicken breast, turkey breast, very lean ground beef. I ate a little bit of the 93% lean, 7% fat stuff the other day. And then fat-free Greek yogurt, which I love. And just for extra nutrient diversity, I'm varying my vegetables. I'll probably start eating some fruits and things soon once I kind of get used to this. But right now, what I'm finding is that the oatmeal with just a drop of Splenda in it is very, very sweet. I've been doing keto so long that my taste buds are really sensitive to sweet food. So I'm finding the oatmeal with just a drop of Splenda is about the sweetest thing I can handle right now. I'm just not used to it. And I'll adapt to this diet. And I feel like, again, the very high carb, high fiber with very low fat protein sources is a very, very good way to continue to recomposition. I might pick up just a little water weight from it, but that's okay. I'm hoping to see an additional recomposition effect because I'm up to where I'm doing cardio every day. I'm training fairly hard in the gym. I want to get the extra carbs to take my performance up just another notch in the gym, give me a little extra energy. And with all this low intensity cardio I'm doing, I'm trying to do close to an hour every day. Training days has been like 30 minutes really. Off days has been around an hour of cardio, and I feel like all that extra fat burning, the extra energy I'm putting into that on the low fat, high carb diet, now that my body's kind of been in a fat burning mode, I'm unlikely to see any de novo lipogenesis due to the exogenous hormones in my body. I don't have to worry about my testosterone levels crashing. So I'm just eating a very raw diet. I'm not really tracking calories. I'm just kind of eating till I'm full, but I'm avoiding any sort of real processed carbs. I'm only eating high fiber stuff. And if I start getting really hungry later in the evening, and I think I might have eaten too much, I just go for a straight protein source, like just Greek yogurt, to fill me up before bed. And I'm just going to stick it out and let's see how it goes. And we'll just watch over the next couple months and see if this continues to facilitate additional recomposition for me. I think it will. I noticed, again, I'm getting fuller and more vascular, which some people noticed yesterday in videos and the day before. I think I'm seeing some positive benefits there. And if I'm fuller and holding more intramuscular water and glucose, I'm probably going to burn more calories during training. I'm probably going to burn more total calories while I'm doing my cardio just because of the additional potential metabolic effect. So the keto phase is over for now, and I'm going over to just like a straight bro clean diet. And we'll just observe it and document it as it goes on YouTube. And remember guys, if you found this video entertaining or informative or any way, or you like my work in general, I would very much appreciate it if you guys would click like down below. Every single like helps. And so thank you so much if you do that. I might do a fake natty today. I'm 50-50 on it. I'll decide if I'm going to do that later. So until then, I hope this has been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.